A frantic search for a 9-year-old girl that began with a statewide Amber Alert has come to a devastating conclusion. Melina Galanis Frattolin was found deceased, and the investigation has taken a shocking turn, with authorities now focusing on inconsistencies in her father's account of her disappearance. The Amber Alert was issued in the early hours of Sunday morning after Melina was reported missing from the Lake George area. The initial report claimed she had been abducted around 9:40 p.m. Saturday, last seen in a white van traveling south on the 87. The alert mobilized law enforcement and the public, all operating under the belief that a dangerous predator was at large. However, by Sunday afternoon, that narrative collapsed. New York State Police canceled the Amber Alert, announcing that Melina's body had been discovered in a wooded area in Ticonderoga, a town roughly 40 miles north of where she was supposedly last seen. In a stunning update, police revealed there was no indication that an abduction had occurred. The investigation pivoted dramatically after investigators identified inconsistencies in the father's account of events and the timeline he provided. The girl's father, Luciano Frattolin, a Montreal-based entrepreneur and founder of a coffee company, had been the one to initially report her missing. While no arrests have been formally announced, the focus of the investigation has clearly shifted to him. The case, which began as a child abduction, is now being handled as a death investigation led by the New York State Police. The initial alert sparked a massive deployment of resources, including multiple police agencies, K-9 units, and aviation support. Now, it appears this extensive effort was based on a false premise. The cause of Melina's death has not yet been released. Authorities have stated there is no ongoing threat to the public, reinforcing the belief that this was not a random act of violence. The community, once united in a desperate search, is now left to grapple with a tragedy that is far more complex and heartbreaking than first imagined. Further details are expected as the investigation continues.